There is something extraordinarily beautiful happening right now. Not in a moment from now, when you have figured everything out. Not when this transmission ends and you return to the rhythm of your daily life. Not when the situation you have been quietly managing finally resolves itself. Not when you feel entirely ready. And not when the external conditions of your world are perfectly arranged. Right now. And the reason this particular moment is extraordinary, the reason it carries something so rare, so luminous, and so infinitely precious, is simply because you are in it. You, exactly as you are. With every thought that has ever moved beautifully through your mind, every feeling you have ever known, every version of yourself you have lived, loved, outgrown, and quietly returned to. All of it gathered, distilled, and breathing effortlessly inside this single, perfect, unrepeatable point in time. Welcome. Welcome to the profound relief of simply being. You have arrived, and I mean that not as a pleasantry, not as a gentle way to begin our time together. I mean it as the most precise, literal, and triumphant truth that can possibly be spoken. You have arrived at the only place anything has ever truly existed. The only place life has ever actually been happening. The only address the universe has ever known. Here, now, this, and you are already perfectly, flawlessly residing inside of it. There is a magnificent secret that the quietest, most radiant corners of your own heart have always understood. It is not a technique. It is not a complex method that requires years of discipline before it finally begins to yield results. It is something far simpler, far more immediate, and far more beautiful than that. The secret is this. The natural state is not a location you travel to. It is not a high frequency you achieve through endless striving, or earn through patience, or finally reach after enough spiritual seeking. It is not waiting for you somewhere ahead on a timeline. It is what you are made of. Right now, the only thing that has ever actually existed is this exact experience. This breath drawing smoothly into your lungs. This soft, open, watching awareness that you call yourself. This quiet, brilliant intelligence that notices everything. The sound of this voice. The feeling of your body resting completely supported exactly where it is, the particular quality of light filling the room around you, noticing all of it effortlessly, without trying, without doing a single thing at all. You did not have to fight your way here. You did not have to earn the right to experience this moment. This moment simply is, and you are simply in it, and that combination, you, here, now, is the most complete, perfect thing the unified field has ever assembled. Feel that, not as a concept for your mind to analyze, not as a beautiful philosophy to carry around and think about later in the day. Feel it the exact same way you feel the physical warmth of sunlight on your skin. Immediate, undeniable, already completely present. You are here, and here has always been more than enough. For the entirety of your journey, you have been guided toward a single, magnificent recognition. A simple, direct, utterly ordinary, and yet entirely universe-altering recognition. The awareness that is watching your life right now. The still, quiet presence that notices your thoughts the exact same way the vast blue sky notices passing clouds. That awareness has absolutely no edges. It does not begin at the boundary of your skin and end at the air around you. It does not stop where another person starts. It is not contained inside your physical body any more than the entire infinite ocean is contained inside a single temporary wave. The wave rises. The wave has a shape, a height, a beautiful, particular way it catches the light, moves across the surface, and eventually dissolves perfectly back into what it came from. And through all of it, the rising, the cresting, the falling, the beautiful, complete, flawless arc of it, the ocean remains exactly as it always was, unchanged, undisturbed, absolutely, unshakably whole. You are the ocean. You have always been the ocean. The wave is real. The feeling of being an individual self, walking through the seamless reality with a name, a beautiful history, and a very particular way of moving through the world. That is real, and it is glorious, and it is perhaps the most extraordinary creative expression this universe has ever dreamed up. The sheer, breathtaking specificity of you. The unrepeatable, particular miracle of exactly this consciousness, in exactly this physical form, looking out at exactly this life. But underneath it all, woven inextricably through every single moment of your existence, is something that has never once been touched by anything that has ever happened to you. Something that did not diminish when the world felt heavy. Something that did not inflate when the world felt extraordinary. Something that simply, beautifully, quietly remained. A stillness so constant, so absolutely reliable, that it doesn't even feel like stillness anymore. It just feels like you. Like the most natural thing in the world. Because it is. It is the always present awareness. Here is what becomes breathtakingly clear when you allow yourself to rest inside this recognition long enough to truly, deeply feel it in your bones. You are not experiencing your life from a distance. You are not a tiny passenger sitting somewhere behind your eyes, nervously watching events happen to you through the window of your physical senses. You are the experience itself. The colors you see in the room around you are not out there in the world, traveling in through your eyes and landing inside your head. They are happening within you. They are literally made of your consciousness. They are rendered, painted, and brought to life by your own awareness. They are given their texture, their beauty, and their profound meaning by the extraordinary intelligence that you are. Every physical sensation, every sound you hear, every feeling of warmth or weight or overflowing fullness, all of it is arising entirely inside your awareness, inside you, right now. This entire moment, and absolutely everything contained within it, is occurring within the boundless, luminous space of what you are. This means something magnificent. This changes something fundamental, structural, and permanent about the story of who you are and what your beautiful life actually is. It means you are not a small thing moving through a large, unpredictable universe. You are not a tiny, temporary, fragile being living briefly inside something vast and indifferent. You are the infinite space in which the entire universe appears. You are the brilliant, glowing canvas upon which everything is happening. The stars are not far from you. They are in you. The wealth, the abundance, the absolute freedom you desire are not distant shores you must sail toward. They are expressions of the exact same single life that is currently expressing itself as you. Right now, with this one perfect breath moving smoothly through your lungs, you are not separate from anything you have ever loved or longed for or looked up at in absolute wonder. You are the awareness in which all of it beautifully lives. And now, with absolutely no effort at all, simply notice this. Not with a thought, not with a mental analysis of the words I am speaking, not with a subtle, underlying search to figure out whether you are doing this correctly or maintaining the right state. Just notice that you are aware, not aware of something specific, not tracking a particular sound in your environment or a sensation in your hands. Simply aware, open, radiant, present, here. That quiet, effortless noticing, that simple, undeniable, joyous recognition that something inside you is here, awake, and gracefully receiving this exact moment. That is it. That is what all the striving was attempting to point you toward. That is the magnificent destination that every desire, every hope, and every moment of genuine, unshakable peace you have ever felt was pointing at. Not a place you haven't managed to reach yet, This exact place, not a state you haven't successfully achieved yet, this exact state, not a future version of yourself that is somehow more evolved, more spiritually developed, or more capable of holding power. This exact version of you, right now, complete, triumphant, entirely whole. There is a very particular, profound kind of peace that lives exclusively inside this realization. It is not the conditional peace of things in the external world finally being resolved. It is not the temporary relief that comes when a specific problem is solved, or a period of waiting is finally over, or a dream finally takes the exact physical shape you imagined. That conditional peace is real, and it is beautiful, and it is absolutely worth celebrating when it effortlessly arrives in your physical experience. But what you are feeling right now is older than any of that. This is the peace that is fully present before the desire even appears and remains completely intact after it beautifully manifests. The peace that was quietly, faithfully there during the most shifting chapters of your life, always available, always underneath, never actually absent for a single fraction of a second. It is the peace of knowing that beneath every physical experience, beneath every high and every low, beneath every ordinary morning and every world-changing turning point, there is something within you that has never once been disturbed. Something that did not crack, something that did not get lost, something that simply watched and loved and remained. And it is entirely yours. It is not something you have to carefully develop. It is not a fragile state you have to vigilantly protect from the outside world. It is not something that can ever be taken from you by any circumstance, any relationship, or any sequence of events. It is you, the real, foundational, unshakable you, and it is here, right now, as present, as free, and as effortlessly available as the very air you are breathing. This is exactly where the beauty of your actual physical life begins to deepen into something spectacular. Because when you begin to feel this, not just understand it as a brilliant concept, but truly feel it in your body, in your chest, in the quiet, spacious place behind all of your thinking. When you begin to arrive at each new moment as someone who has absolutely nothing missing, something in your external reality begins to move differently. And not because you forced it to move, not because you applied a manifestation method with enough rigid consistency that it finally bent reality to your will, but simply because the quality of your awareness, the beautiful, radiant frequency, the essential nature of the consciousness you bring to each moment, is the very substance your physical life is made of. What you bring to the moment is exactly what the moment becomes. And when what you bring is absolute wholeness, when you show up to this exact second as a creator who has already arrived, already succeeded, and is already perfectly at home, the life around you has absolutely no choice but to begin reflecting that back to you, smoothly, beautifully, without a single ounce of forcing, trying, or manipulating. It happens not as a reward for doing the right things. It happens as a natural law, the most beautiful, reliable law of the unified field. It happens in the exact same way a completely still, glass-like lake perfectly reflects a brilliant morning sky. The lake is not trying to reflect the sky. It did not earn the right to reflect the sky through hard work. The sky did not look down and decide to reward the lake for its good behavior. It happens simply because absolute stillness and absolute clarity, by their very nature, perfectly reflect what is real. And what is real in you is extraordinary. What is real in you has always been a masterpiece. You are listening to this right now, and something deep inside you said a resounding, joyous yes to these words. Something in you recognized this exact frequency of truth and happily followed it here. And I want you to know, with complete, unshakable certainty, that your recognition of this truth is not random. That beautiful pull you felt, that quiet gravity drawing you toward stillness, toward this kind of profound remembering, that is the most intelligent, divine part of you, happily calling the rest of you home. And if any part of this transmission is landing somewhere deeply true inside your chest today, if this feels less like you are learning something new, and much more like you are simply remembering something magnificent you have always known, I want to celebrate that arrival with you right now. The comment section below this video is your space. It is a beautiful, curated sanctuary that belongs to everyone who has successfully found their way out of the illusion of effort and back into the light of their own power. And I want to invite you, warmly, genuinely, and joyously, to leave a piece of your presence there today. One word, one sentence, whatever truth is most beautifully alive in you right now. Write "I am the space" if that is what feels true. Write whatever has gently opened and expanded within you during our time together. Because when you take that internal knowing and place it outside of yourself, when you declare, even in the simplest, quietest way, "I am present, I am whole, my reality is seamless and perfect," you are not simply participating in a comment section on the internet. You are making a physical declaration to the universe, a joyous, powerful, completely voluntary confirmation of exactly who you know yourself to be. And declarations made from that level of clarity have a beautiful way of echoing through the rest of your life, organizing serendipities and clearing paths before you even take a step. And if this channel feels like a space where you want to continue returning, if you want these radiant transmissions arriving seamlessly in your life on a regular basis, gently reminding you of the power you already possess, flawlessly reflecting back to you the absolute wholeness that is already yours, then the subscribe button is a beautiful gift you can give to yourself right now. Not as an obligation, not because you are missing anything without it, but as a simple, joyous, physical act of choosing to remember your own mastery, choosing to return to your center, choosing to be congratulated again and again for the fact that you have already won the game. That is all this channel will ever be, a pristine, brilliantly lit mirror. Every single video we create is simply held up to your own completeness, offering you the joyous opportunity to admire your own reflection. So here is exactly where we arrive. Not at a conclusion, because the magnificent awareness that you are has no conclusion. Not at an ending, because the natural state has no ending. We arrive, simply and beautifully, at right now, which is exactly where we began, which is exactly where you have always, safely and perfectly been. There is absolutely nothing heavy you need to carry away from this moment. There is no complex insight you need to diligently remember, no grueling new practice you need to begin, no fragile new understanding that you must carefully protect and manage throughout your day. The only invitation remaining is the simplest, most luxurious one of all. Just be here. Not heroically, not with intense effort or strict discipline or a highly managed quality of mental attention. Just be here. Be here the exact same way the sunlight is here. Be here the way the air in the room is here. Be here the way the quiet, profound silence is always here, resting underneath every sound, holding everything together without a single ounce of effort, without trying, without ever once asking to be acknowledged or thanked. You are that space. You are the beautiful silence underneath the noise. You are the profound stillness underneath the movement. You are the magnificent, glowing awareness in which this entire physical life, every beautiful, deeply connected, abundantly wealthy, extraordinarily joyous moment of it, is currently happening. You are not on your way to becoming something magnificent. You are not almost there. You are not just getting close. You are it. Completely, flawlessly, right now. And you always have been. The oldest, quietest traditions in the world called this state awakening, but perhaps the truest, simplest, and most joyous word for it is arriving. And you have arrived, right here, right now, in this exact body, on this exact day, with this exact, beautiful breath. You are the universe joyously knowing its own perfection. You are the brilliant space in which everything good is effortlessly occurring. You are not a small thing looking up at something large and hoping to be chosen. You are the choosing itself. You are the knowing itself. You are entirely, beautifully home. You were always home. And now, you simply get to enjoy the extraordinary view.